Taurus, this is Marianne here from Revealing Light, Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. How are you? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge hello to you. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm doing your tarot scopes for 2023, so it's a little bit more in-depth than what I usually do. This is for your sun sign, your rising, or if your moon is in Taurus, you might want to tune in. They are a general reading, so if they resonate, claim it. If not, move on. Also, I don't do personal readings, and I'm not on WhatsApp. If anyone approaches you for that, it's not me, so block and report them. I'm pretty excited about your reading, Taurus, because straight away when I started, I just looked into this very small crystal ball that I have, or orb type piece of quartz, and then I began to meditate on it, and what I saw was it's a pass, a mountain pass. So if you felt that you've been climbing a mountain, it could have even been for as long as 5 years, what I see is a landscape where there is an opening between two mountains. And you're standing there, you haven't gone through that opening, but you're able to see the stars through it. You're also able to see the sun rise, and you follow the rising of the sun to the sunset. It's like in some way you have a longer view of things. Your face is not up against a mountain wall. You're not looking and thinking, I have to climb it. You're suddenly seeing a way through the mountains. You are seeing a pass, a mountain pass. And so there's no climbing involved. It literally is the mountains opening up and revealing a pathway for you to move through. Let's see what else I've got, Taurus. Okay, so all right, so I think that some of these questions, and I'm just going to go out on a limb here, have to do with your innate, I'm going to say sexuality, but confidence, expression of who you are, your authenticity. So it's sacral chakra kind of energy that you are breaking through. And of course that then leads you to the solar plexus chakra, which is wisdom, and then up through the heart. So I think this is actually this mountain pass. I actually think this is a breakthrough in your energetic body. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so the body, the inward and the outward expression of the body, the love of the self, and also if you can't love yourself, you certainly cannot have meaningful relationships with others. So I'm thinking that in 2023 it's the year of relationships for you, where you feel more comfortable relating to others and more comfortable receiving from others. So there's this real dynamic flow between those two mountains. There's a pathway open for the flow to go back and forth with others. And I think it's going to be quite meaningful as a result, because some believe that life is really rather meaningless without relationships. And so relationships are both a reflection of who we are, but also our divinity and our opportunity to inspire others, and in so doing inspire ourselves. So I'm really, really happy for you. The way that this reading's going to work is I'm going to pull a Celtic cross with the Cairo Marchetti Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Then that'll be on the main themes of 2023. Then I'm going to pull quarter by quarter, 4 cards for each quarter of the year and some clarifiers. We'll then pull a healing oracle and then a general oracle. So for those secondary parts of the reading I will be pulling from the Thoth deck as clarifiers. I have the Mystic Shaman Oracle as the general oracle and the Shamanic Healing Oracle cards for the healing part of this reading. Right, let's get started, Taurus. I'm looking for a Celtic cross as an overlay of the main themes, please, Spirit, for the upcoming year. Oh yeah, there's definitely a roadway less travelled or newly travelled that I'm seeing. And there are these rocky structures on either side of this roadway. You don't really know what's at the end because I can't see that. But it doesn't matter. You're walking the path anyway, because at some point you've had this, I'm just going to say, it's more than insight. It's like at a deep knowing as well, that it doesn't matter what 2023 presents you, you have this view of a way forward for you. And that can be in whatever situation is a tricky for you, Taurus, or that you've been challenged by. Seeing somebody who's playing a guitar here, not sure who that is, whether it's somebody that I'm connecting with in the viewership or whether it's a passed over loved one. It's a young person or shoulder length hair, and it's sitting at the table playing guitar. Could have even played guitar at this time of year to entertain family. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm getting that, but I am. All right, let's get going. All right, so main themes, please, for Taurus in 2023. Main themes for Taurus in 2023. Straight out of the bat, I've got the Six of Coins in. This is rather a successful energy. It's a very balanced energy. It's the giving and the receiving. It's the giving and receiving that I have seen. It's also your energy. Perhaps you had a problem giving in the past. Perhaps you had a problem receiving in the past, but you're doing both. And it is relationships. And, for some that are unattached, 2023 could be when you actually meet someone special, because this is also the card of romance. Not necessarily romance, but it is your contracts and your commitments to others that you're honouring. We have the Ace of Cups. It's all about relationships, as I said, and emotional resets, new starts. The Ace of Cups, you're happy at an emotional an emotional level. Now, in the past, we've got the Seven of Cups. This can be, this is an interesting deck because it's almost like, choices can be clouded. There's also vampirical almost energy here, and there's also religious energy and grand castles, and there's also love and relationships. There was a choice that you made in the past. Ooh, Freudian slip, which opened up the mountain path to the future for you. And you will know it's that insight time that I talked about. We've got the Empress, Mother. It's abundance, something about a fruition, coming to fruition, a season of time, the harvest coming in. That's what's crowning this reading. So 2023 could be the year that sets you up for all systems go in 2024. But relationships and love are the themes that I'm so far seeing. I've got the Ten of Swords in the immediate future. So I feel in the first part of the year, you might, 2 steps forward, 1 step back in terms of relationships, but it's really an opportunity for you to understand that you must leave that behind. That kind of, I'm not making a choice, I don't have to choose, is a choice in itself. It doesn't leave you with any direction. It doesn't leave you with anywhere to go. It leaves you looking at the mountain face. So even if it's 2 steps forward and 1 step back in the new year, don't worry, because it is the heralding of the ending of a cycle. Now we have the King of Wands in the here and now. I do believe that Taurus are very brave and are very courageous. They come into this world being given they're a fixed sign, and they're very determined. They anchor things. As I've always said, the North Node has been in Taurus now for about 18 months through a most volatile time on this earth. And it's been Taurian energy that has confronted the need for change, all the while anchoring while that change takes place. So we have the High Priestess. There's something here that it could be revealed to you, but it's also intuition. It's also something coming out of the blue that you really weren't expecting. It's a good energy, the High Priestess, tapping into your third eye. This knowing, this being able to see the stars and the sunrises and the sunsets. It's almost like a moment of alchemy around energy. I think you learned something very, 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 very palpable around energy. And as a result, you've unblocked something within your chakra. And there's an upward flow. The hopes and fears is the Ace of Pentacles. This is your energy again. It's a new start, but it's a soft new start. It's not a whomping great new start that's going to take you off course. If you go off course, it's only very temporarily. So far, you've got 2 aces. There's forward momentum and there's victory here. As I said, victory with relationships being the main theme. Even though, I'm not going to gild the lily, there will be disappointments in 2023, emotional disappointments, but you've already decided to take that cup. And that's what makes you victorious. Despite the disappointments in other people, you've taken the cup. You're saying, I don't care about those disappointments anymore. I'm not going to be weighed down. I don't have to be. I can move forward with confidence in my relationships, the Lover's card. I'm just loving this. I told you I was loving it. The Five of Swords, can be self-sabotage. There's a period of time with the Three of Wands waiting for your ship to come in, and we have moderation and justice. I feel that there's the decision that you made brought forward a healing and a moderation in your closest of relationships. All right, let's move to our 4 quarters and see what's coming up there. As I said, I'm really, really, really happy for you. I felt it straight away when I did this reading that there had been a healing and an insight, huge insight, a moment of alchemy that had occurred at some point this year in 2022. I'm doing this reading in December, and it was going to change the course of your 2023. And I think it will. That's my prediction. Around your relationships, smoother, more fulfilling, perhaps for those that are unattached. Those that are unattached. Things have come to the surface. All right, could have even been around the eclipse time because the moon card just fell out then. All right, let's do the 4 quarters. Let's give this a bit of a shake up. All right, I want 4 cards, please, Spirit, for Taurus in 2023 to represent 4 quarters of the year. January to March, quarter 1. April to June, quarter 2. Quarter 3 is July to September. Quarter 4, October to December. Card 1, 2, 3, 4, please, for the 4 quarters, representing the time of the year in 2023 for Taurus. What's coming up for Taurus in each of these quarters? Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's bring the laptop down while we have a look at these cards and clarify them. Okay, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. So the first quarter, we've got the Queen of Swords. This is all systems go. This is a plan that you'll be executing. It's kind of like very business-like. It's like you're not mucking about. You've got almost like a compass in your hands. You're charting your course. That you know where you're going. The light is on. You can see the way through. You're operating on intuition as well. So I see a very down to earth, matter of fact quarter for you in that January to March quarter. Quarter 2 is from April to June. We get the Eight of Wands. Things quicken up in that second quarter. Some of you are going to get really busy. Some of you could even hear from people you haven't heard from for a while. You could have offers. It's all systems go from April to June. Now we have from July to September. You might undertake something new, but we'll wait for the clarifiers, because from July to September, it's the Star card. You know that you can overcome anything. And finally, that last quarter, we have the Three of Coins, working with others. I think, Taurus, that you probably engage in a way that allows you, in the workplace even, taking new jobs, being sought out, doing what you're most skilled to do. For those that are thinking about study, it could even be study. This is quite simply a year of remarkable progress, building on this 2022 insight. So show me why the Queen of Swords is here, please. Show me why the Queen of Swords is here, Taurus, for Taurus. Okay, we have the Hermit. Introspection, reflection, you've done that. Investigation as well. The Ace of Pentacles. In this first quarter, from January to March, you're investigating a new pathway for you, whether that's work, relationships, community. It's new. And also opportunities to earn money. Now we've got abundance. So whatever is happening, whether it's in the money, the money part of our society, or whether it's in rewards or within the self, rewards from others, you've just got this celebration. I think this is going to be a really, really good quarter. Now we have here the Five of Swords, which came up as an underlying energy, and the Chariot. Be careful that you don't go back into old patterns, particularly around relationships. I don't think you will. But there is a temptation there to do that. We've got the Lovers card coming out again, so it is all about relationships that really making you tick in that first quarter. Let's see the Eight of Wands. This is hearing things, communications, passion, inspiration, thinking about what you want to do. I do think you make a decision around possibly what you might be doing for the second quarter of the year. This could be travel for some, movement forward, building something, helping to rebuild, joining with others, studying, whatever this is, it's new. And it might involve a risk, but you've got the Star card here, so you're not going to go too far wrong with that. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Okay, futility, Seven of Swords. Again, this underlying energy that you have around the sevens. Remember, you've got a 7 in the past. It's like, don't jinx yourself. Like, you can do it. Now we've got the Two of Wands, dominion, things coming to fruition in time. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're leaving the sevens behind. They're the learning cards. They're the notches on the belt. You're leaving them behind, and you're going for it. Now we have the Eight of Swords, so there's a tendency to worry, but you're going to control. With that Emperor, you're going to control that worry. And here's your own energy, the Prince of Discs, and look, you're moving forward. I think you make a decision in that second quarter. It's not an easy decision. It involves a communication with others, perhaps from a distance, but I think you're going for it. You're absolutely going for it. Now let's see this third quarter. You've got the Star card. So I think you decide to move forward with whatever this is. And then in the second card, third quarter, you've got hope and intention that really makes our journey winnable. The Star card. Why is the Star here, please? So we have here the Princess of Swords. Again, facing the truth, the universe. Something is ending, but something is beginning. And the Prince of Cups. That's a beautiful card in the Thoth deck. This person is flying the eagle of freedom. This is an emotional freedom. And the High Priestess, wow, that's the second time that's come up. I think there's what I see here is a victory over worry and imagining something's wrong when it's not. All right, now we have the Three of Coins. You're ready. You're ready to take your place. Working in teams, working with others to build something. Could actually be returning to the workplace, returning to study, returning to community work, returning, but with a new emotional perspective. Three of Coins, something's come out. We have the Star card. Oh yeah, it's, as I said, it's a winnable situation for you in that last quarter. Show me what the Three of Coins is doing here. So we have here the Emperor, controlling those negative thoughts, controlling your mind, and we have the Ten of Coins, wealth, and the Princess of Wands here. You're moving forward into some kind of paid employment or something new in that last quarter, and you know, you've overcome. No wonder the Six of Wands came out in the outcome position, because it's a winning year for you. Basically, regardless of your situation, Taurus, it's a winning year. You look back on 2023 and go, wow, I did a lot in 2023. All right, now let's look at what you need to heal with the shamanic healing cards, and then we'll pull a couple of oracle cards before we finish this reading. Taurus, what's coming up for Taurus? Taurus, what's the healing theme for Taurus in 2023? Don't let your thoughts run away with you. Don't move into that worry or even, you know, slight paranoia. Just, you don't need to do that anymore. That's an old pattern. And you've chosen not to bring that forward in 2023. What's the healing message for Taurus? Reunion of souls. Yeah, this is coming together, having faith in relationships. No matter what occurred in the past with relationships, the bird is on that bough. The bird is singing. The bird is free. We have duality, coming to terms with your duality. Interesting. That's Gemini. The Lovers card kept coming up. So tendency to retreat and stay in that kind of fixed energy, and then choosing to move forward. And we have the masculine energy. Move forward with your masculine energy, whether you be female or male. The masculine energy is the sun. It's the life force. It's the thing that drives things forward, and a stripping of illusions. So again, that Seven of Cups is in the past. There's no more illusions. You're making the right choices, and you're honouring. Remember, I said this was an energetic thing. You've understood something about the flow of energy. You have that healing. You really have done this healing, and you're carrying it forward into 2023. So now from the Mystical Shaman, I like to do a couple of messages from Spirit to finish the reading for Taurus in 2023. What are the messages from Spirit for Taurus in 2023? Taurus, what's the messages from Spirit for Taurus in 2023? Yeah, I'm seeing the bird. No more martyring. Wild woman expressing that wild side. Remember, when we've worked this energetic thing out, we can actually let our energy flow. Ooh, the crow. Messages, magical. This is the High Priestess energy. You're going to be getting a lot of messages from Spirit. You're going to be experiencing a lot of synchronicity. It's because you're allowing that energy to flow. I think you've been through the sweat lodge. I don't think you need to go there anymore. And you see what the message, what the wisdom that you earned and learnt in that sweat lodge, that passage of healing. It's like the Hermit card. Look at the bird flying free. It's the emotional release. I said it was a moment of alchemy, but a lot of signs are transmuting past karma. that's been holding them back. And the moon card, remember I saw the sun rising and setting, the moon as well. The moon card fell out. Things have come to the surface, and we've got a passage of time. It was all divine timing that this has occurred, and it brings this wonderful healing, stripping away of illusions, and huge clarity and wisdom. The owl. All right, that's what I've got for you for 2023. You've done the hard yards in 2022, and I think for about 5 years, Taurus. Sit back, because 2023 is going to be, I think, one of your better years. I won't say your best, because I think you're lining 2024 up right now as well, but one of your better years. It's going to be a good year for you, Taurus. Bye for now.